Cool. Well, as per the announcement, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. As in, we're here to help. It is the 1st of May. It is International Laborers' Day, Workers' Day, May Day, whatever you call it. We know it is celebrated on other dates, some other dates in other countries, but generally it is the 1st of May, public holiday celebrating all of the laborers, the working class, and so forth, which might be some of us and some of you. So welcome to it. This is the monthly BTAF token AMA AUA, where you guys and girls get to ask any questions that you might have during or after the information which we present to you. And we've got some really great, exciting news around in this AMA this month. So to kick things off, as per usual, Mario is setting the tone as to what is happening in the market, as well as some updates around the Whisper Drop. Some exciting stuff there. And then we're going to be hearing more about the Bitcoin conference, that which BTAF token and all the rest of BitcoinTAF.com's products are going to be attending later in Las Vegas. We were just talking about Vegas behind the scenes just before the call started, and there's some very excited people. We're excited for the conference. We'll be hearing more about that, and then a couple of other reminders as well. So, in the meantime, if you ladies and gents have any questions around all the developments at a BTAF token, feel free to use the Q&A section down below. But in the interim, Marius, it's over to you for now.
Yeah, 100%. Welcome to you from around the world. Let me quickly share my screen here, and we're going to get into the BTAF token quickly. Now, remember this now, if you look at the BTAF token, you may ask yourself, okay, right, why is the price there? But remember this now, all coins are actually there. But the BTAF token, you have to remember, this is where we started. Now, keep in mind, I want you to really focus on this. This year made us 1,000% gain. The market went into a down cycle. Remember, this is what coins do. Coins go up, coins drop. Coins go up, they drop. Coins go up, they drop. They're not going this way. Most altcoins, you'll notice, are not doing this. If you look at the altcoins in historical data, the altcoins are moving up. Our job is to catch that high and catch that bottom and trade in between. And remember this now, the solution that we have at BitcoinTAF.com and the BTAF token is that we use the indicators. If you look at these indicators here, that clearly showed the top pivot, bottom pivot. So if you use the indicators, let's say for every single coin that you trade in BitcoinTAF.com, you are going to be successful. Now, BTAF token is nothing different. When it bottomed here, look at this. It went up another 1,000%. There you go. The tag came in, we exited, we took some profit. Short term, we traded again, traded up again. Yeah, right at that point, really. It actually gave us a blue tag, temporary top. And then here on the bottom, it still gives us a temporary top. We could potentially go lower, maybe make a double bottom, maybe go slightly lower. Okay, that can happen. And remember this now, I'm here on the 7-day chart. This is 7-day. So I'm zoomed out because I want to have a look at the large view. Even if you buy at this range and hold there, it's good. What's happening here is there's another spike coming. And I think you can see where I am going with this. What is happening with the BTAF token, soon the price, the low prices will be gone and you will not get these prices again. On the 7-day, take out all the indicators, look at this. This, everybody knows what they're seeing here. You can go and put it on here. There's your falling wedge. What happens with the falling wedge? It breaks to the upside. You can literally take that distance there and you can move it then to the breakout phase. And that will then give you the top there. Okay. Now let's go and do the same analysis here from that top there. We're just going to go more or less. And then you look at that part there. Do not be surprised. Remember this now. Do not be surprised. Remember, you take that line there, and that gives you the breakout point. Now, I'm going to take this line from this bottom here, from that breakout point. You take that. There is your potential breakout line. Remember how I said it's very possible that we're going to go to 40 cents. Okay. Now, let's say if you take the bottom there, and you only take the line up there, and you move that to the breakout point there, then we're heading to 18 cents. That's your minimum target. Okay, 18 cents. Now, I would like to show you what actually is happening in Ethereum. Remember this now, Ethereum is similar to the BTAF token, right at the bottom. And people are dumping Ethereum. That's the wrong thing to do. I tell you what, you go and work at Ethereum. It's actually in our latest report go and have a look at the long term and the Elliott wave reports. It's in there. In one of the pages, I show you what's going to come with Ethereum. That coin is going to be $10,000 for one single Ethereum. And that is not even the top. If you do the same analysis here that I'm doing on Ethereum, be on the call maybe tomorrow for the long-term trade report. I'm going to show you that as well. But guys, there's nothing to fear about the low market. Remember what I said, markets go up, they drop. Markets go up, they drop. We're on the verge. And then ultimately what will happen is you can have a line like this, and then it'll come down again, form a new base here, and then it will go back up again. The day will come when this will go to $1. Now remember this now, just a caveat. If this video is going, let's say, public, we are not trying to entice you to buy the BTAF token because I'm saying the price is going to go to $1. Get that out of your mind. The BTAF token is a utility DeFi token. This will stand the test of time because we are not a security token. So price, any reference to price is irrelevant. We're using it as you'll soon see it will come in BTAF, in bitcointaf.com as one of the payment options that the affiliates get. And by the way, while we talk about the affiliates in bitcointaf.com, remember my words. I said that the first person that gets to a Emerald executive gets a paycheck of $200,000. Okay, remember that. That stands. Somebody asked me, and I reckon we're going to hit, that person is going to hit it. You know, there are people that are making money by referring products and services. You work, you can make a lot of money. Remember, guys, everybody thinks that cryptos is dead. It's not. It's the beginning stages. I wish I could show you what I see in the algorithm data. Myself, Nico, and Corey. Nico, you saw what I showed you this morning, my
Yes,
time.
I did. Yeah.
I mean, I wish we can
It's
show that
unreal. It's
you
unreal.
guys.
It's unreal.
Yeah, it's stupid money that's coming. You know, you just have to focus and don't get emotionally distracted. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about before I give over back to John is, remember, guys, we are all in the same boat. If we all work together, I'm going to talk here about the whisper drop. We cannot send tokens out if you do not help us. If you go around and you find any coin that is built on the BSC network. Now, remember, we are going to launch the ZGD token. I'm just in consultation with them, non-approval yet from them. You can't just simply go and send other people's cryptos around. You know, you have to get approval from them. They need to engage with you on that. And we really at the point to make the deal. It will happen. I'm like Donald Trump here at the moment. The deal is coming. The deal is coming. But you don't
It's
see the
coming.
deal.
Yes.
What did Donald Trump say? He said, I've got 100 deals in the pipeline, but we don't see any deal with tariffs. But okay, I didn't really want to be like Donald Trump, but the deal is going to come with ZGD. Okay, but it doesn't matter if it comes now or later. You know, it's going to happen. But your task, my task, and everybody on this call, and if you're watching this video, your job is to find those contacts that have built, you know who they are, the owners of the tokens that have built it on the BSC chain. You find them to us, bring them to us. We're also going to talk later as the time goes on, Wendy and Vicky, I believe we're going to talk about a bounty hunt or a bounty that you're going to get for that.
I am going to talk about that. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
I will.
great. Now, we want you to go and find that so that we can reward you. Remember, if you, let's say if there's 5,000 members here, one member goes and finds a BSC token built on that, and we launch it, everybody benefits. Everybody makes money. And I tell you what, your tokens here, don't sell them. Keep them. Keep building, keep building, keep building. That's the name of the game. If you saw what myself, Nico, and Corey saw today, you will stash up. Now, the younger generation, if you are, let's say, under 60 years old, remember, people over 60 want to retire and move on. But I tell you what, there's no better opportunity, Nico, and you saw this. I tell you what, the younger generation are going to make way more money than what we make. Because remember, we in the early days, we at the start of that, Microsoft. Who remembers Microsoft 1993? Ding, 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 starts up so slow in the Windows show. This is where we are. Things are going to speed up over the next 5, 10, and I believe it can go on for about 20 years. But we're in good hands. With that said, back to you, John. Thank you.
Very, very cool. Very exciting stuff happening in and around just the market as well. It's like you're saying, we're early days still, and while we're all educating ourselves up and we're getting prepared and we're adding to our baskets and we're looking forward to the next little bit of a run, which will come. It will come. Just be patient, and that's what we are all doing as well. And reminder around those whisper drops. Wendy will give us a little update around that, what was just hinted at. But everybody benefits with these whisper drops. And now the next whisper drop is not going to be announced. Remember, it's a quiet, gentle, soft little drop in there, and you'll be like, oh, wow, amazing. I got some of this token. So just be aware of that while the team works on that in the background. Wendy, if you'd like to quickly just mention something about that bounty, and then we can dive into the Bitcoin conference. You're muted at the moment, Wendy.
That would help if I'm going to start talking. Mario's and our videos kind of goes funny whenever we both have our mics on at the same time. So I want to do a little bit more than just talk. Okay, so this is where it gets exciting for us at Bitcoin Trend and Forecast, and also for BTAF token, is that we are excited about the Whisper Drop now that we have launched our first token and that we have another one in the works. But we want to make the opportunity available to anybody out there to be able to make some incredible money, to be able to start building your crypto portfolios. Okay, so I'm going to get into how you can do that. If you are serious and you're good at sales, okay, it's exactly what Maria said. You need to go out there and you need to do the hard work, which is go out and find tokens that we can launch to our community. Now, how do I do that? You'll go to bitcointrendandforecast.com. You don't even have an account with us, but you'll need to get one. So you go in here and you go to the Whisper Drop. Okay, this will tell you everything you need to know about the Whisper Drop and what you use to go and find prospective tokens. So when you go in here, you're going to see that this is all about the Whisper Drop. You're going to want to watch this very nice, cool video that's here that will talk about it. But you will go in and see that it talks about the tiers, talks a little bit about it here. And then you are going to go in here and you're going to get the people, if you go have an initial conversation with them and they're interested in advertising to our community with their tokens, I will take it over, our team will take it over, and we will talk to the people. You just got to bring the people to us. So they complete this form. If I click on this button, it's going to bring out a form for them to tell us, who are you, what's your token, and how do we contact you? They will get on a call with us and we will tell them how they advertise, what it takes, how to get in, how many tokens we need. We'll give them all the details. You don't even have to do that. Okay. You just need to tell them this is a great opportunity for you to be introduced into like-minded people in the crypto space and how to get your token in as part of our community. And we'll go into detail. Now, what's in it for you? This is the exciting part. Okay. We are offering a bounty. Why? Because we don't have time. We don't have time to go out and find all these tokens. We want you to be able to make the money. So we are offering a bounty of $500 USD for any token that goes through the process and actually launches in our Whisper Drop. Who gets that? On the form, they tell us you sent them. Okay. We will ask them when they call, or when we had the initial call, how did you hear about us? How did you hear about the Whisper Drop? They give us your name. If they come in, if they launch on our Whisper Drop, you get $500 USD paid to you. So it's a great opportunity. We want to help a lot of people. 500 extra USD could, and you can, and there is no limit to however many you bring in. So we're excited, and we would like to offer that opportunity to you. So let's get busy. Let's bring us some whisper drops, and as soon as they start coming in, we'll be paying an affiliate or somebody who is finding them and doing the hard work. We want to pay for that hard work, and we think that that's a good, fair price, a nice bounty for you to do that. And then the entire community gets excited because they have more whisper drops coming. Okay, over to you, John.
That is very exciting. That's huge. Very, very cool, guys. So, ladies and gents, if you're live on this call and you think of somebody who you know has got a project in development already been launched and they want to be part of this initiative with a great database and a great community, this is the place. So go check it out on bitcointaf.com. There is a hyperlink to the Whisper Drop where that form is there, as well as in the various posts that we've done as well around that. So get involved. Very exciting times. So again, remember, we're not going to announce when the whisper drops happen or when they're going to happen. You'll just wake up one day and be like, "Oh, I've got some tokens." All right, just remember, you can go to your product, which is the whisper drop product, BTAF token whisper drop product, over in your active subscriptions, or even in the store if you haven't got yet. Go get involved and then link your MetaMask wallet or the other wallets and make sure it's connected. You're holding those BTAF tokens and you'll qualify for those different tiers. All right, something else exciting. Bitcoin conference coming up in a couple of weeks' time. And BTAF token, bitcointaf.com are going to be there representing all the various products that we have and hopefully show the world more about who we are and what we offer in terms of Bitcoin analysis being the main focus. It is a big thriving as the biggest Bitcoin conference or biggest crypto conference in the world, and that's happening in Vegas at the end of this month, 27th, 28th, and 29th of May. But Wendy, you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
I'm up again. Okay, great. I will tell you that we are having a wonderful time planning. The entire team is involved in this, and we are all going to be at the Bitcoin conference. So I think Vicky's going to share the screen. She knows a lot more about it. She's been behind the scenes really working hard on this as well as the rest of the people on the team. But it's the big Bitcoin conference is going to be in Las Vegas, and it's this month. So the entire team is going to go down there. Almost our entire team, the ones that can make it there, are going to go. But we're building up and we're getting ready for our booth for exposure to all of the people in America. We're going to be there for the whole 3 days in the conference, and we're going to be working behind the scenes to get some awareness of who we are, all of our products. And we're going to be, the first day is actually for businesses. It's more of a B2B day. So we're going to be connecting in with other businesses. And we are already building collaborative efforts with some of these other companies that we don't talk about to you guys yet, but it is enhancing our community value. So we're going to be building, and some of these are going to be partnered near our booth. That we're going to be bringing to you in the future as Bitcoin Trend and Forecast community. But we're excited about the exposure that we're going to be getting from this conference. And a lot of effort has gone in, and we will be taking lots of pictures and sharing. And for those of you, if you make it to the conference, come by our booth and come say hello. We'd love to meet you in person. We have had some people tell us that they're definitely going to come in. And so we're excited about that. And most of the team will be there. So we're excited. And if anybody else wants to add anything more to the conference than what I just shared, but it is this month, it's in a couple weeks from now. We will be heading out and letting the world know about Bitcoin Trend and Forecast and our BTAF tokens.
Yeah, just to add to that, keep an eye on the various socials for the various products as we announce our involvement, as well as during that time. We're going to be getting some, like Wendy was saying, lots of pictures, but we might even live broadcast once or twice, like we did with the other conference back in Sydney last year. We're going to be showing what all is happening over there. It is going to be huge. They're expecting between 30 and 35,000 people over those 3 days. It's massive. And you might even recognize one or two names walking past the camera at some point. We're hoping maybe like Vicky's scrolling down there. You never know when Michael Saylor might just pop down or Cynthia Loomis Magnus or any of the other names. You might even know Ross Ulbricht and the story behind him as well. And there are a bunch of big names that are going to be there. If you guys go and check out their website as well, you can see all the different speakers. There'll be a bunch of halls where they're doing different talks. It's going to be very exciting. We're hoping we can attend one or two calls, but we're going to be out there showing people the world BTAF token, bitcointaf.com, and all the products involved as well. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, Vegas. Very, very cool. Cool. Speaking of other upcoming things as well, just by the way, congratulations to those two winners of our recent contest as well. Hopefully you guys have sent your support tickets to claim your prize, especially that NFT. Huge. Okay, so well done to everybody who entered and took part and spread the word around the Whisper Drop initiative as well on that. And then, yes, as mentioned later on this week, in this month, in 18 days' time, on the 19th of May, May 19th at 7 p.m. UTC is your next IPO members call where you get to join Wendy and Marius and Nico and the team all around that special call for those who are IPO members. We know there are other benefits as well for those members, not just with the Whisper Drop and certain tiers, but a bunch of other things as well. So remember to get involved. All those details for the call will be dropped timelessly ahead of the time. Make sure that you register so you can be on that call. All right, so let's have a quick look and see if there is. Are there any questions? All right, no questions so far. All right, so exciting stuff. I don't know, team, if there's anything else you want to add just while we wait to see if anybody else has any questions. But remember, all right, if you have an idea or you have a contact around a crypto project, please remember to go and check out that form on. Don't worry, we're not going to be muted at the Bitcoin conference at all.
Not
We're
at
going to be
all.
talking a lot. There's no chance to put ourselves on mute there at all. There is also going to be a virtual booth as well, which we'll be sharing more details on. That's been worked on in the background as well. So we will not only be live in person, there'll be a virtual booth for attendees, and you guys can come check it out as well. And hopefully some of the live broadcasting during that time as well. We've got a big team heading over, pretty much nearly everybody, but it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be great, and we're looking forward to getting the word out about BTAF token and obviously all the various products within bitcointaf.com. All right, no questions. All right, concise, lovely, great information.
There's one.
We do.
Spoke to you soon.
All right. So let's, you can unmute yourself, Dave. Good morning. Not hearing anything at the moment, Dave. You are unmuted, but not hearing anything. You might want to reconnect the audio.
All right.
Otherwise, drop that question in the Q&A. All right. If we don't get that question, you're more than welcome to, of course, drop a support ticket or check out the BTAF token FAQ page for any questions that you might have. The answers should be there, but otherwise our team will be able to support. Oh, there we go. All right, there is a question, Marius, for you.
Okay, the question is the expected price rise dependent on significant increase in BTAF member counts to drive higher levels of utility use? Or if not, what other factors do you think are driving the price increase? Not necessarily the amount of members, although members are steadily growing. You know, I saw figures, if you look at the amount of people in Bitmart, I think it's Bitmart, where we exchange Bitmart, Bitstamp, I always get confused with the two. Bitmart, those numbers of people that are creating new, off-chain wallets is increasing dramatically. And so I don't really think it's going to depend on the amount of wallets. What has happened is you have to remember that the BTAF tokens are limited to 38 million. There is no more. What is out there in the market, that's it. We as the company are not releasing any more. Later on, in 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, depending on how the crypto market is going, because we've got a really good cycle. We can see what's happening. So we'll be responsible of not releasing too many tokens in the market. When the demand is there, we'll do it when it does not affect the price, but we won't just simply do it. So the demand is 38 million tokens. What's out in the market, that's there. So what will happen is, of course, there will be new people coming on. Remember, as the crypto market increases, there's a whole bunch of people that jump on. Again, your Uber drivers, taxi drivers, mom and pop, soccer moms. Yeah, everybody will jump in and everybody will buy different tokens, and we get the slice of that piece of the pie. Now, we don't really just want to focus on price. So again, I just want to talk about the caveat that we are a utility DeFi project. It's being utilized everywhere. The transactions are flowing left and right the whole time, up and down, everywhere in between. People are getting paid. They're buying, selling. In the affiliates getting paid with BTAF tokens as well. We've done that test. It's working. So the main thing that's going to drive the price is simply just the market. If you look at this, we're in that down cycle there. See that down up cycle there? We went up there. We at the H2 level. The down cycle here, once that is complete, every single coin is going to rise. Some coins will just rise a lot faster. Remember how quick this rose to the top there, and then all coins took like months before it hit that top and then went down. The same with this. I will not be surprised if we see a breakout. Now remember, a bit of maybe a week down, lower low, it can happen. But when we break that line, similar to what happened there, it'll go and break that, retest sideways, and then it will just go vertical at one point. So what drives the price is a lot of different things in the market. First of all, we have to understand we're in a total different dynamics for the next 4 years. Donald Trump's the president. Tariffs affect the world everywhere. Stock markets, everything is down. But remember this now, as humanity, as I said, markets go up, markets go down. When the news of the tariffs disappear and Donald Trump comes out and there's new deals being made and the tariff news is over and they start hitting the guy on something else again, whatever that's going to be, we don't know. When they don't focus on tariffs anymore. And what will happen is all coins are going to spike. Then coins will hit the top again and coins will come down. What has happened here is just I think this is what eating a lot of people, John, it's just this long X factor. How long is this going to keep on dragging on? We in the crypto world, all of us here have never, ever seen this. But I think this will, according to what you and I saw this morning, also, Nico, my time, I don't think there's any cycle that's going to be longer than this. The rest of the cycles is going to be more dynamic up, down. I think this is the last of the dragged out cycles. But keep in mind, we do go up, we drop again, then it goes higher. So there's 2 higher cycles coming. So what drives the price? I want to give one final comment here. A rising tide lifts all boats. Remember, the entire market in the world has to get positive. That's the tide coming in. When everybody gets positive and Bitcoin rises, okay, well, no, not necessarily Bitcoin. We don't want Bitcoin to rise too much. Okay, because remember, we want the altcoin dominance to take over. So once all the altcoins start rising, like especially something like Ethereum Classic, and you get BNB rising again. Again, not necessarily too much of BNB. There are coins that are way too high, like Bitcoin, way too high. BNB, way too high. Sol, way too high. There's HBAR, way too high. ADA, way too high. But the other coins are going to start moving. Now, remember how it works. You get your layer 1 coins that starts moving. Then I'm going to show you one chart here. You probably have seen it. Look at this one, Alpaca. Down cycle, down cycle, down cycle, down cycle. 4,000%. Do not be surprised if coins like the BTAF token and everything else in between are suppressed for months and months and months, and then suddenly just decide to do this. And again, remember this now. Everything in the world, I can tell you this, being now in cryptos now, our company is now about 8 years old, started in 2016. If you 8-9 years, if you look at everything, there's patterns. Patterns repeat. Okay, now look at this now. Patterns repeat. That pattern is nothing different than what's going to happen here. So what drives the price? A rising tide lifts all boats. All of us, we just need positive news. We are doing everything correct. Remember, everything correct at BTAF token. And I think, to be honest with you, I don't believe that you can have a better team on board backing the BTAF token. Okay, we're sensible. We're mindful of the long-term play. We're not mindful of short-term money. We don't care about that here at our company. We care about your security, your cryptos. We care about that management of it, doing it sensible. And the team is really, really good. None of us can make a decision on their own. And I promise you this, myself, Wendy, Vicky, John, Nico, we won't make dumb decisions. We don't work like that. Your interest is number one. Thank you, John, for that question.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Thank you, Dave. It is good for these kind of questions, and we appreciate it. So, definitely, we are expecting things to move along. We're being consistent in terms of everything behind the scenes. We're always looking for new developments for all of you. So make sure if you haven't caught up, go watch some of the previous AMAs and even this one as well. One last question talking about BTAF token AMAs. So the next BTAF token AMA will be on the 5th of June. We will be back by then, so there won't be changes to this webinar schedule. In terms of everything else, I'm sure the products will update you around that. We are going to be a few hours behind in time. Well, for some of us, at least Nico and myself, would be just a couple of hours that way. For those on the other side of the world, it'd be quite a few hours in change. But so look out for any sort of other changes. But yes, the next BTAF token AMA will continue as per normal on the first Thursday of the month, and that being the 5th of June. Lovely. Great questions, great information, exciting stuff. As mentioned, go check out the Whisper Drop page on bitcointaf.com as well, or the FAQ section on btaftoken.io, and get involved. There's a great bounty. And then Bitcoin Conference in 2025. It's going to be huge. We're very excited to be there, and hopefully you guys can catch all the action as well. Until then, if you have any questions, please drop us a support ticket, check out the FAQ page, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Have a good week.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Well,
Ciao.